Hey guys, it's me Arlene, Delicious Delights, and welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk about one of the most anticipated fragrance releases, at least for me and probably for many of you as well. I want to talk about Angel Nova. So I was lucky to get a sample of it here. Let me tell you, I've been perfume shopping for the very first time since this whole situation started. And yeah, I've been a little scared, to be honest, to go out and do that, but finally, found some courage to do that. And it was kind of weird. So first of all, I went super early. There was no one there. So I just was able to go right in without a lineup or anything. You can see places like they had like this lineup where people would normally stand. But anyways, I just got right in. As soon as you get in, there is this table with some hand sanitizer and you're supposed to sanitize your hands, which is fine. And then there's the SA waiting for you. And she pretty much told me that you can't test anything. Well, you can test things, but you have to ask her. You're not allowed to touch anything in the store. So that was really strange. I kind of expected it though. The testers were still all up on the walls and everywhere, but I couldn't touch it. Every time I wanted to test something, I would have to ask her. And then she's like, do you need any help with anything? I'm like, no, I just would rather look around by myself. And she was like, okay, just make sure not to touch anything and blah, blah, blah. So I was like, okay, so I started looking around. I didn't feel comfy at all, you guys. I wanted to get in and out. So what I did was basically scan the whole place just to look for any new releases that kind of jumped out to me. And finally, as soon as I was almost to just leave the store, this red, beautiful star angel bottle, the red one, the new release, Angel Nova, caught my eye, and I asked her if I can get a sample of it. And she's like, sure. I didn't want her to like spray it for me, and I just didn't want to be in there. It was really, really weird. But yeah, so she made me a little sample. I just put it in my bag, and here it is. So yeah, I'm super excited to tell you guys what I think about this. This is just a first impressions. I only wore it a few times now, but yeah, I just want to share with you guys my thoughts on this new flanker, Angel Nova by the House of Mugler. I have the dry down on my hand here, and I'll just spray it on here. Yeah, the whole shopping experience, it's not that fun, you guys. Usually I like to do my own thing and test everything at the same time. That's fun for me, but now having like this essay kind of just follow me around or like watch me and looking if I want help, it just felt like I was on the spot and it felt quite uncomfortable. So I don't know, maybe I'll go to the store and once in a while to look for new releases and ask for a sample so that I can tell you guys what I think about it. But as for like, casually going in there to test perfumes at my own leisure, I probably won't be doing that. So I'll be looking to purchase my samples at, where I normally do. And if you're wondering where I do get my samples, I can leave a link down in the description because I made a video about that. So anyways, Angel Nova. The notes in here are raspberry and lychee at the top. In the mid, there's rose, and in the base, there's akigala wood and benzoin. So when you first spray this, you definitely get exactly what the notes are, raspberry and lychee. And it is a very intense, strong burst of that. So what I'm thinking is if you were to have very ripe raspberries, throw them in the glass and then fill that glass with some sparkling lychee juice. That's what the opening smells like to me. It almost smells like a cocktail, a fruit cocktail, a sparkling fruit cocktail, very cold and refreshing and sweet. And that raspberry is just so prominent, and the lychee, you definitely get the lychee in there too. It's a gorgeous opening, you guys. I think that most of you guys would like the opening of this scent because especially if you're into the fruity scents, I really love fruity scents and I just love the way this opens. And I love the note of lychee and I love the note of raspberry. So this is a perfect, perfect opening. So yeah, it's uplifting, it's happy, it's a fun opening. There's rose in here in the mid. You know, when I smell this, I wouldn't automatically think of rose, but I do definitely get a floral something in here. Kind of like a mixed floral, adding to the sparkling, fresh, you know, intense fruity burst in here. Yeah, it's more in the background, I would say. It does add a little bit of powderiness on my skin. Let me smell the mid and dry down here. It does make it very smooth and delicate, and I definitely get a little bit of a powdery floral note in here. But as I said, it's in the background. It is the fruit. The fruit in here is definitely the star of the show. So as this fragrance dries down further on my skin, things change quite a bit. It gets very dense in the dry down, I would say about an hour later or so. There's benzoin in here, so this benzoin mixes in with this mixed floral in the background and also with the fruity raspberry and lychee, and it just makes it thicker. It's almost jammy. The fruit becomes jammy on my skin, and you definitely get a woody note in here. It says akigala wood. I'm not familiar with what akigala wood is specifically, but someone told me that akigala wood is also a note in Angel Muse. And now that I think about it, I did test Angel Muse again, and you definitely feel something in the base, like a woody, dense, woody note. Kind of, I don't know how to explain it, but it feels like a very dense wood in the base here. Almost a little smoky. And I get that in here too. So it's almost as if the raspberry lychee combo kind of turned into a thick, dense, jammy syrup, and then pouring that over this very big chunk of wood. I can't tell you what kind though, but it definitely is a woody kind of scent, and it's really, really nice as well. I do prefer the opening of this fragrance most of all. Yeah, it's fantastic, you guys. Yeah, and I do like how things progress, you know, from being very bright and fresh and happy and sparkling in the beginning. And then it just slowly changes into something very thick and dark and woody and syrupy and jammy. And it's still really delicious. So basically, I do like this fragrance, you guys. It's a very easy to like fragrance. Mass appealing, yes. Doesn't smell chemical to me at all, which is great. I love the opening the most. The dry down is also very nice, but yeah, it's not cloying or anything. This is the kind of fragrance I would grab if I wouldn't know what to wear, because I think that it's just so versatile, easy to wear, all occasions kind of fragrance, fruity, woody. Yeah, this is really nice. I really like it, just based on my first impressions. Definitely like a grab and go everyday kind of scent for sure. So that was my video on my first shopping experience back in the perfume shop and also of Angel Nova. I like it. I would love to hear what you guys think about this fragrance down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.